The moon is most likely not at all what they tell us, and here are my 3 reasons why I believe this. Now check this out. Number 1, the moon is most likely, in my opinion, not a rock. It's not a rock. Why is it not a rock? Well, for one thing, because you can see stars behind the moon. There has been videos, there have been photos taken of stars behind the moon. When the moon is at a quarter moon or a half moon, stars behind it. How are you seeing stars behind a rock? I mean, can somebody please explain it? You shouldn't be able to see that. Okay, number 2, if you've never heard of something called the lunar wave. It happens on the moon, and the people that have filmed this so far, I believe, have filmed it on the spring equinox. So on the spring equinox, the moon does a wave, and it couldn't possibly be a rock, all right? Unless it's some sort of rock behind fluid, maybe. Who knows? Really, we don't know. The third reason why I believe that the moon is most likely not a rock and definitely not what we have been told is because the moon seems to be casting a reflection of the Earth. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just take a look at this. The moon is casting a reflection. There was this man, all right, there's been a man that has made a map out of the moon. What he did was he took the moon, an image of the moon, and he flips it in, his program, whatever. He flips it over, and this is the image you get. And he went out of the way to map every single thing. Now, this is a literal map of the world, and it is on the moon. It's on it, like it was drawn on, which means that if it's above us, it must be reflecting and casting some sort of image onto the moon, almost like a photocopy machine, in a way. You know how the photocopy machine, you push the thing down, and the light goes by, you see the light go under, and the light goes underneath the thing, and then you lift it up and it prints out a copy. That, to me, may be very similar to what's going on with the moon. And I don't have the wordage right now, this very second, to explain a copy machine and do all that. I just don't. And I know I'm going to get a billion comments. Oh, you're literally thinking the photocopy machine. But, I mean, this is undeniable here. This map is undeniable. And anybody can do this, grabbing moon images and then flipping them and start to zoom in on them and really start to, you have to change the lighting in the photo app and get it to, so it gets a little more clear. And then you can start to draw this in. I mean, this is real. This dude went out of his way to do time zones. I mean, he did everything in here. Every country, all of the time zones, absolutely everything. Which also shows us that the Earth is way, way bigger than we are told. Because if this is the world that we know, there's all of this other stuff. So that's 3 reasons why I believe that the moon, for 1, is not what we are told it is, and for 2, is not a rock. Now, if any of this stuff interests you, you should go on Rumble. YouTube is kind of a waste of time at this point, all right? If you want to go and find any of this stuff, go on Rumble and search lunar wave or search for the moon map, and you'll get a bunch of videos because people are doing a lot of work on this stuff and people are really trying to figure this stuff out. If you go on YouTube, you're not going to find anything because they block and ban everything, just like a lot of the social media outlets are doing. Blocking and banning everything. They're certainly not putting people on the algorithm that are showing any truth at all. And it's a darn shame. A diggity darn shame, I say. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please hit follow, hit like, and remember, go to my website, withthesun33.com. I was forced to create a website because of the blockage and the bannage from all of these social media platforms. It's just a disgrace. I love you all, and for your entertainment and satire. Just a shame we gotta say that, isn't it? Love you all.